now gave him some special anointings. He said, do not call yourself a child. See, this day I have set you above nations. I've set you above kingdoms. So God gave him authority over territories, authority over kingdom. And the way Jesus preached, for instance, are you with me? All right, so some men of God came to Idahosa, Benson, Idahosa, and they told him they wanted to invite him for a conference. They said, what's the theme of the conference? They say, the glory of God. That's the theme of the conference. So the two ministers that came to present the invitation letter, they were still present when he now told the secretary, dial this number, 080, that was when GSM came out, 080 something. And when they called the number, the secretary gave him the phone. He put it on speaker. Then it was IBB that was president. He said, Mr. President, this is Benson, Idahosa. I heard that you appointed 3 people into this office, that office, without consulting me. Say, we're very sorry. The reason why we did that was because we considered this, we considered that, and we felt that it would. So your considerations were right, but the error is that you didn't consult me. All right. So the general said, we will not make this kind of mistake subsequently. Please pardon us. He said, okay, we are praying for you, Mr. President. He now told the people that brought the glory invitation that this thing he did now is glory. Now let me explain. You are not with me. Let me explain. In Benson, Idahosa, we had a man that had authority from God over kingdoms. Do you understand that? Over what? Nation. So if God wants to shape something in Nigeria, it doesn't go to the president. It goes to the man that he has given authority over. So it means that the authorities of the day had to listen to him. That was the kind of thing that God had to do to Jeremiah in order for him to be a spokesman in a time of rebellion. And when Jesus spoke, they saw the authority that he was carrying, that the kingdom he spoke from was not of this world. So he was not afraid of Herod. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because he was over it. And so people discerned Jeremiah. These were wonderful observations. But unfortunately, the answers were not consistent with the reason for which Jesus sent out the questionnaire. The reason for which Jesus sent out the questionnaire was that in his time of intimacy with his father early that morning, his father had revealed to him that he just whispered to somebody and revealed who Jesus' identity was. So if you check the feedback that came from the first administration of the questionnaire, you will know that the person that received the revelation of who Jesus was not in diaspora. So Jesus decided to reduce the scope of the administration of the questionnaire and say, who do you say that I, the Son of Man, am? That was when it became clear that the response that was needed here was not a response that was captured by intelligent observation. It was a response that was a result of a revelation. Because as close as Jesus was to them, the essence, the personality, the reality of Jesus could only be decoded by a revelation. And when there was silence round about, the one that had the encounter, who was not sure it was God that spoke, now developed confidence and said, okay, since I've observed that the response didn't come from, it may be that that faint perception that I received might be what Jesus is asking about. And that's when Peter spoke